Alright, I'm going to do one more segment and that's it. Same thing for Aeolian here and Mixolydian. By the way, the frosted ones are no play notes. There's no play 4. Now you can play that if you're playing the scales. That's the 7th of Mixolydian. Aeolian, that's the 6th of Aeolian. So C, A, G, E, D. As opposed to yesterday's chart, okay, where we've got different things going on. D, D, C, C, D, D. That's not that that's wrong. Let's look at the top one. So we don't have to, think we're in the middle of nowhere. It's just root shape. It's got all A's on top and G's on the bottom. Okay, then first inversion has all G's on top, then E's underneath. And it's because we're doing first inversion of everything that we get these similar shapes up here. G shapes up here. G shapes, the 3 to the bar. 3 to the bar. 3 to the bar. Second inversion, we get all D's on top, all C minors on the bottom. Remember we talked about C or C minor being second inversion. G is first inversion. So it makes sense by reason of deduction that E would be third inversion. Because D is definitely way up there. D's way up there. D's not involved with them down there. E's the only one that's involved with the arpeggios. Maybe that's one way to look at it. Let's see if we can nail this down. If we have a root shape, a first inversion 3/6 root, right there. 3/6 root, 3/6 root. That's kind of first inversion, okay? Because if you're barring it, right? Oh wait a minute. That's Aeolian. That's Aeolian. We've got to look at an E-shaped Ionian. E-shaped. Now, by the way, we're looking for E major. Okay, so it's got to be E root. So now we know where that guy is. We know where E-shaped root is. Right there. So this is the one we're looking at right here. We'll zoom in on it. So without a doubt, this is it right here. E-shaped root. What shape we looking at? In an arpeggio, 5 root 3, which is second inversion. So I don't know how we're going to get us a first inversion. Now let's look at this. We'll zoom out a little bit there. Here's a true first inversion root. 3, 5, 6. What shape is that? What is it saying right there? But that's just for the minor now. That's for this guy. 4, 6, root 4. That's for the Dorian. Remember, the Dorian's right next to the Aeolian. D-shaped root. Right there. This is the D-shaped root. Here's our D-shaped root. That's it. Even though it's not colored yellow, we're not fooled by that, because if it was a cage-bound arpeggio instead of a staircase arpeggio in the D box, okay, this would be a D shape root, second inversion D. Alright? So our first inversion root, and that's going to go for minors too. It's going to be either D major or a D minor. Let's look at a D minor. Let's just look at a real true D minor. So the E shape isn't going to be the first inversion after all. It's going to be the D shape. Let's look at a true blue D minor. So to do that, we'll go down to the fret nut here. We're going to, D minor, as you know, is the Dorian. Here's our true blue D minor right here. 6, 2, 4. 25, 6, 2, 4. Alright, but that is not the inversion we're looking for. We're looking for the first 4 strings inversion. Where's that D minor live? Well, let's take the D up to its relative, which is going to be E major, right? D minor's relative is going to be E major shaped 4. So we are going to be concerned with something that encompasses that, and in this particular diagram, this guy right here, okay, is responsible for this box right here. So now that's what we got. Drawing tool, box it out, boxer shuffle here. That is the box we're looking at. Okay, we are looking at an E minor. Alright, and hang on. Yeah. So here's our D minor shape. Remember, Cage works for minors too. What are you looking at here? Bottom 4 strings. 4, 6, 2, 4. F, A, D, F. First inversion D minor. So now we know G is root, C is second inversion, D. So we got G is root, C is second. Let's say what's the first inversion. So G is first inversion, D is second inversion, C is third inversion. There's a relationship between those three. What is E? You know, E goes like the second inversion again. So there's obviously a relationship there. Alright, so let's go up the line here. We have the other diagram. Root is G-shaped. R3, 5 root, G-shaped root. Alright. First inversion, look down here, starts on 3, right? 3, 5, root 3. First inversion. What's root saying? It's saying it's D. Gotta go with the chart. This guy ain't right. The chart is right. Because remember, the 2-bath theory. Bathtub gin. Bathtubs gin. Good band. Bathtub Gin, a Fish tribute band. I roomed with, well, the best friend of one of the keyboard player for a year in college. So first inversion is definitely a D shape. We're not looking at the minor yet. We're looking at the major here. D root. Okay. 3, 5 root 3 is within this tripentatonic box. Let's look for second inversion. See, this is the chart I made today, which is better for this stuff. 5 root 3